Welcome back to the home of the Themed Journal Journey. My name is April. Welcome to all of those of you who are new on this channel. I'm very happy to have you here. Okay, so today we're going to cut down this piece for the hidden spine. I'm just taking off the corner of the cereal box that would fold and become the side of the, become part of the larger side of the box. All right. Now, in order for us to do this, we have to make sure that it'll fit this way as long as this way. So what we want is right here. And you're just going to cut across like so. All right. So that has our up and down just fine. But as you can see, this sort of warps it. So we need to take some, we need to take a little bit off of this side so that it's straight. Oops, that's not the one we want. All right. Now let's see what that looks like. See if it's warped now. All right, that looks better, but I think we need to take a skosh off yet. All right. So we're going to take the skosh off of this side because we want to even up this side because it's sort of crooked. And that's what causes the buckling of the chipboard. All right. Okay, let's see what that looks like from the side. Now it looks sort of weird because it's got caught up while it was up. So we need to smoosh it down to make sure that it'll stay down. See how that fits now? Okay. But remember, we're going to put fabric over this, so we need to cut it down slightly more because once we get the fabric wrapped around here, then it will be too thick and it won't sit right. That's the part I always forget about this. So we want to make this slightly smaller than our centerpiece so we can wrap fabric around it. And that looks pretty good. All right, now I'm going to put this aside. Oops, I thought I had all the chains put in my... All right, put that there because we're going to need a few chains later. Okay. We're going to try not to do this in too much of a hurry because you don't want to put a wrinkle on this. I mean, if you always put tape over it, that's also a viable thing, but try not to. All right. Now, let's see if we have enough extra fabric here. We do. All right, now let's see which one's up. Okay, I think this is this downside. It's the downside and this is the upside, I believe. Yep. Okay. All right. This is what I should have done on my panels. But that's okay because we have beautiful pictures for our panels now and I think they're absolutely gorgeous. But I'll show you what I should have done last video to keep it from seeping through, and I'm hoping this really works. Otherwise, I'm getting my finger really super gluey for absolutely nothing. And you have to really hurry with this because it is yep, there we go. And it shouldn't come through now on this side at all. Okay, so what we need to do now is now I'm going to show you here what other people do with fabric. I'm going to try to do it the way they do it. Other people do it. Yeah, it just doesn't work out for me. Okay, so I'm going to go in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Okay, we'll see if that works. All right, we're not keeping these small little pieces. Okay, so again, you go like this. All right. All right, it does not want to stay, as you could see. All right, let's try it this way. And since we already have established that it does not want to do anything good, there we go. Oh man, look at that mess. Now let me get the lid on before it really screws me up. Egg. See that? That came flying up. Anyway, that's how other people do it. I usually end up hating the corners when I do it like this. See, look at those horrible little corners. So there is a way to fix that. I don't know if I have the corners up here or not. All right, this is not what I meant to do. But, you know, sometimes you get into your stash and you say, what's this? What's this? Yeah, okay. This needs to go back away. Ugh. Okay, that's not what that is. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, I'm going to have to put you guys on hold so I can go get the appropriate materials. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So the appropriate materials were small little things like that. So normally when I use these, I absolutely have to have my needle nose pliers and B7000 again. So what I'm going to do is put these scissors away. Ugh. All right, let's put this away first. I don't care. All right. Now that's off the table, and it won't drive me as crazy as it's doing right now. Okay. Okay, for these, you usually have to widen them. It looks like I don't have to because they're widened. This is a super thin piece of cardboard or chipboard. Okay, you do the same thing to these little ones as you do to the big ones. You put a line of glue in them. That way you make sure that they don't come off. There. And this is how you hide these ugly, nasty ends that I don't like, and that's why I don't use that technique. It works fine on paper for me, but not with fabric. That's why I don't use it. I just wanted to show you, though, so you would believe me. All right. So there's always easy little fixes. You know, these book corners come in different sizes, different styles, and you just get the ones that you like and the sizes that you like, and you can get, you know, I think there's 3 or 4 different sizes that I use on a regular. Yeah. All right, here we go. Now, okay, so that's going to be pretty. Okay, now we can put this away. Put this away. And we can put this here. Now I'll see if we did it right. Okay, see, that looks good. Okay. Now this is where it's going to be a hidden spine. So now what we got to look at is our paper. And I'm only going to put 2 in here, and you see this is too big. So what I have to do is I've got to cut the pieces of paper down. I probably can do 2 at a time. Let's see if that works. And if it doesn't, then I'll have to measure them 1 at a time. All right, let's see how that works. All right, so that works. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little marking and do 2 more at a time, so on and so forth until I have enough of this. All right, that's 4 pieces now. So if there's a will, there's always a way on how you can get your papers all sorted out. And if you don't care if the papers go over the edge, then more power to you. But It really bothers me when mine does, so I always try to cut it down. All right. I keep on forgetting to bring my black scissors over here. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to put you guys on hold and I'll come back when I have all this done. Okay, I'm back and I have 10 in each pile, cut down to where I want them. So all I have to do now is go like so. Okay, and then let's do this real quick. Okay, now let me put these up before I spill them all over the place. I can always get them back down again when I need them. I'm sure I will. See, these are in a blue hue. Oh, shite. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. These shouldn't be up there because they're too small for anything. That might work. All right, put those over there. Aha! That's what I was looking for. Well, we might need those too. I'm going to take these two. Now this is 8 by 8. All right, let's see what's in here. I haven't looked at it since I bought it. I was very disappointed that these were so little for so much. I'll tell you why. This was like $4, so it was a pretty good thing. So we got double-sided paper. We got smaller paper, also double-sided. Then we have tags. And then we got cutouts. All right. So that's 8 by 8. Although I might use this for something. I have to think on it. All right. Oh, let me show you something else. This was the disappointing one. Wait a minute. Now this was $25. I splurged a while back at Christmas time, and with my Christmas money, I bought this. I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. And so I'm hoarding it. I mean, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. This is gorgeous paper. But now I don't want to use it. And it's thick. It's thick. So you got some of these are punch outs, cutouts, that type of thing. I mean, it's beautiful. See, here are the punch outs. How gorgeous are they? I love this bicycle. I love that. I love it. And it also has different sentiments. The future awaits for those who have with the courage to create it. So, yeah, I'm hoarding this and more punch outs. So anyway, I cried when I saw how little there was in this book for 25 bucks. I mean, the artwork is beautiful. Stamperia does a really good job. I will be the first to admit that. The images are gorgeous. Very expensive. Would I buy this again? Hell no. So that's just something to think about when you're doing steampunk and you see that Stamperia book. It looks thicker than it actually is. All right. Let's see if I can get this back up here. All right. Okay. Now the best part of this paper is, one, it's thick, and two, they divide it in half for you. So all you have to do is go like that. Now, let's see, because you know me, I love to have covers. Signature covers, yeah. And this is very thick paper, very lovely paper. And I'll tell you what, I didn't pay 25 bucks for this on Temu. Yep. Yeah, I got glue on my fingers and it's hard to crease stuff. You've got glue in your fingers. All right. Okay, so these will be my two centers, or signature. Two signature things. Now look at that. Oh, I cut those in half. Okay. All right, no worries. Now, the question is do I have paper that is bigger than this size? I think this is what they call A5. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. And if you're from the UK or down under, I don't know. I'll be the first to say. If you know, put it in the comments below. That would be nice. All right, let's see here. Look at how beautifully these women are. These steampunk ladies. Okay, they're the same size. It looks, paper looks bigger. No, it's not. I don't think I have bigger. Oh, yeah. Actually, I do. I do. Duh, April, duh. Where is it? Oh, where did I stick it? All right, I'll be right back. I have to find it. Okay, I found it. Matching paper. Okay. You know, I like things matchy-matchy. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold these in half. Should be enough. Yeah. So you want to make these really super even. All right. Now, I haven't done this ever. So what I'm doing is I'm going to fold this up like this. Let's see if that isn't. All right, so what we need to do is fold this up just a little bit more. All right. Then, let's see. All right, that's acceptable. All right, then what we're going to do is now I'm using my 12 by 12 inch paper for this that I kept out the other day when I was going through my browns and blue steampunk papers. Yeah, that's right. This is quadrupled paper at the bottom point. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 thicknesses right there. Okay, now that's okay. Okay, now where do I want this to go? All right, we're going to go this way. Okay. All right. So this will give you an extra big pocket in the center to put stuff in. There's 2 extra pockets in the center. Now, what you can do is you can put something over here and over here. Let me see if I can find an example for you. All right, let's see what direction these pages go in. So these are vertical, not horizontal. All of them are horizontal. All right, or vertical, not horizontal. All right. Give me a second. Let's see if we can find some non-directional paper. I think these are all vertical too. think this is vertical at all, because the 12 is right here. That's 3. Okay, that is vertical. Okay, hang on. Let's see if I can find another one of those. Don't tell me that is the only one. No, can't be right. No, I was right. This isn't right. All right. Let me try another one. See if this might be horizontal. Hang on. No, you don't have to do this at all. I mean, at all. Oh, look at that. All that vertical stuff going on. Alright, let's see. So all of those are vertical. I need horizontal. That's what I need. Or non-directional. Now this is thicker paper. All right. Okay, well, let's use these for 4. I forgot I had so many 6x6 pieces of steampunk. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, I made that completely crooked, as you can see. Okay. And you can make it into a little pocket. All right, and then you can do this little okay. Still a little crooked. That's all right. So now you've just taken 2 pockets and made them into 4 pockets. Yep. Okay, so you could do that, or you could just glue it all down, or you could just leave a white space. It's up to you, or you could put stickers up there. Oh. Okay, now we could put a sticker here on the front because that's sort of blank. Now, much better. All right, let's do the same back here because it looks like we got another blank spot. All right, there we go. Beautiful. All right, now There we go. There we go. Let's see what the outside of this one looks like. All right, that's okay. Now you can always decorate here too. So if you have beautiful stickers, you might as well use them. After all, you're doing this for yourself. At least I'm doing this one for myself, so. Might as well, right? All right, let's see about the back. Okay, I like that. The front and back are okay on that one. Let's look on the inside. Oh, yeah, we don't need too much decoration on the inside because we've got the nuts and bolts there. It's too big. Let's use this one. All right, thank you so much for joining me on today's Theme Journal Journey. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so that when the algorithm looks at the channel, it'll know where I happen in place. Please hit that notification bell if you haven't done so already, and thank you so much for joining me today, and we will put these signatures in on the next video. Thank you. Bye.